Hello students, today I am teaching to you class 7 science chapter 6 changes, physical and chemical changes. In this chapter chemical changes, the topic which started in my last video. And today I will discuss some examples related to this topic, which is chemical changes. So first of all, what is chemical changes? Those changes in which new substances are formed are called chemical changes, and they are irreversible in nature. Means once the chemical change occurs, it will not come back to its original form. So these changes, we can also say that this is the permanent changes, and we cannot reverse back to the original substance. And they have some characteristics, like the formation of new substances takes place in a chemical change, and they require heat, light, either in absorption form or releasing way. They may take some smell, and they didn't come back to its original form. So some of the chemical changes are like souring of milk, formation of curd from milk, cooking of food, digestion of food in animals is also, and also in human being, it is also a type of chemical change. Photosynthesis process which occurs in plants, it is also a type of chemical change. And in last chapter we have learnt about the neutralization reaction, in which we have seen that how an acid and a base react to each other and they form a salt solution. This is also a chemical change. So during the process of photosynthesis, plants combines with carbon dioxide, which is obtained from the air, and water from the soil with the help of their roots. They form their food in presence of chlorophyll and sunlight, and these foods are two new substances, glucose and oxygen gas. The glucose is used up by the plant self, and the oxygen which are formed during the process of photosynthesis, this will be beneficial for us, and it is utilized by animals as well as human beings. So some chemical changes, we can say that these are very beneficial for us as well as human beings or for the environment. If we take an example of biogas plant, in biogas plant we use animal waste and some other waste. What happens inside the plant? Some bacteria, like anaerobic bacteria, they start to work on these waste, and they form major components like biogas, in which the major component is methane gas. What is the formula of methane gas? CH4. It is a hydrocarbon, and this methane gas is have a high calorific value, and we can use this gas as a fuel for our serving different purpose. The formation of biogas from animal waste is a chemical change. Why? Because we cannot get back to the original animal waste from this methane gas again. And again, if we burn this gas, this is also a chemical change, because after burning, what we will get? We get only energy, and that energy utilized by us for serving different purposes in the form of carbon dioxide, water vapor, and along with the heat. And they didn't get back to the original biogas again and again. That's why we can say that the burning of biogas is also a chemical change. Similarly, the burning of LPG is liquefied petroleum gas. How it is formed? It is formed by pressurizing at higher temperature, and this is also a chemical change, because once LPG is burned, they didn't get back to the original fuel. Here some symbols mentioned related to the particular elements. For example, if you see magnesium, the symbol is capital M and small g. For iron element, the symbol we have used in chemistry, capital F small e. This is the symbol we use for writing the chemical reactions with the help of these symbols for the particular element. Copper, which is written as Cu. Oxygen, O2, because only one atom of oxygen, single atom of oxygen cannot exist in our environment. So oxygen with the formula, it is represented by O2. 2 is written just below the symbol, as you see in the here. Some compounds and their formulas also mentioned here in your syllabus, and these are very important for us. So let us discuss one by one. Magnesium oxide, which is written as MgO, capital M, small g, and oxygen, O for oxygen. Magnesium hydroxide, MgOH whole power 2, we have read as whole power 2, or we can say that OH2 as a whole. Chemical hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, the formula for the chemical or symbol for the calcium is we have used capital C small a, as you see here. And for hydroxide we have write OH whole power. So we can say that calcium hydroxide CaOH whole 2. Next one is carbon dioxide. All of you familiar with the formula of carbon dioxide. It is very easier for you. CO2, calcium carbonate, CaCO3, and so on. For acetic acid, we have used the formula CH3COOH. Sodium acetate, CH3COONA, means Na used for sodium element. And if you have learned acetic acid, then you can also write the formula of sodium acetate. Only replace the right hand side, extreme right hand side symbol as replaced by the sodium element. Then acetic acid becomes sodium acetate. Next is copper sulfate, which is CuSO4, iron sulfate FeSO4. Then another compound is iron oxide, which is represented by the formula Fe2O3. Okay. Next, we will discuss some example like burning of magnesium ribbon. How can we observe? This is an example of, or a good example of, chemical change. Let us see the figure. The burning of magnesium, it produces fumes, and all of you know that magnesium is a metal which it burns easily on heating. As you see in the figure, a long and thin strip of magnesium metal, which is called magnesium ribbon, is heated and it burns in air with a brilliant white light to form a powder type S, which is called magnesium oxide. And this magnesium oxide is entirely a new substance because we cannot get back to the original magnesium ribbon, which already has burned. So we can say that the burning of magnesium ribbon is a chemical change, and we can only obtain finally the magnesium oxide as by burning this magnesium ribbon.